6:49, time for the morning rush. The man accused of shooting and killing a New Mexico State police officer remains in the hospital after being shot by Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputies. The deputies say that they were alerted of Jeremy Smith's location that was in the area near Unser and Dennis Chavez around 7 yesterday morning. It was after deputies made contact with Smith that gunfire broke out. No deputies were injured.
The jury is expected to begin deliberating in Mohammed Syed's first trial. Last week, both the prosecution and the defense made their closing arguments. Syed is accused of gunning down 3 Muslim men in Albuquerque in 2022. Deliberations are expected to begin this morning at 8:30. We will bring you updates both on air and online.
The Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputy accused of pulling a gun on 2 customers at a gas station is scheduled to be back in court. Documents say that the victims were waiting for a friend to get off of work at the Circle K on Osuna in late January. That is when Deputy Michael Barreca was accused of pointing a gun at them. His preliminary hearing is set for this morning at 10. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. It's a cool morning. You'll need the layers with 39 degrees. 56, cool and partly cloudy this afternoon.
2 people accused in a string of Albuquerque robberies are behind bars this morning. Brooke Hefty was arrested Friday alongside Isidro Gallegos at the Love's gas station near 114th and Central. The pair are accused of using a stolen car and a gun to rob 4 different businesses Friday on the east side. Both Hefty and Gallegos are currently locked up in MDC.
A man who drove drunk through the middle of a parade in Gallup is scheduled to be sentenced today. In August of 2022, Jeff Irving plowed through the intertribal ceremonial centennial parade. 15 people were hurt. His sentencing hearing is scheduled to begin this afternoon at 1. He's facing up to 6.5 years in prison.
The University of New Mexico is celebrating 20 years of the Native American Studies program. The university is hosting the 20th Viola F. Cordova Memorial Tuesday, March 26th. This year's event will include panels featuring program alumni speaking on how they are using their skills that they learned from their bachelor's degree in real life. Erica.
All right, let's check on the threat index. We'll see that low to moderate today, as there will be some rain and snow showers and light accumulation in southwest high terrain.
A group in New Mexico is looking to help our neighbors to the east as they recover from widespread wildfires. It's been nearly 3 weeks since the largest wildfire in Texas history broke out in the Panhandle. Now Ed Green and the New Mexico Baptist Disaster Relief, they are looking to lend a helping hand. The group is accepting everything from monetary donations to wildlife feed, fencing, and more.
Get your brackets ready because the stage is set for the Lobo men's basketball team after securing their spot in the NCAA tournament. The team returned from Las Vegas, Nevada to the Albuquerque Sunport yesterday morning. The Lobos got the 11th seed in the west region of the bracket. They'll face the 6th-seeded Clemson Tigers in Memphis on Friday. Erica.
All right, to check on traffic. The maps are clear. No major accidents or slowdowns to report. Here's a live look over the Big I, starting to see that typical traffic building up.
Nearly 24 stolen Japanese artifacts have been returned after a Massachusetts family found them in their late father's attic. The FBI's Boston division recorded the 22 historic artifacts that were looted following the Battle of Okinawa in 1945. They include 6 portraits, a hand-drawn map of Okinawa, and various pieces of pottery and ceramics.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, the Lobos are going dancing. The team returned from Las Vegas, Nevada yesterday morning. Hundreds of people greeting them at the Sunport, cheering their victory. The Lobos' 68-61 win over San Diego State Saturday night marks the first time the teams won the tournament in a decade.
At number 4 this morning, a group in New Mexico is looking to help our neighbors to the east as they recover from widespread wildfires. Now, it's been nearly 3 weeks since the largest wildfire in Texas history broke out in the Panhandle and devastated more than 1 million acres of grassland. Now, the New Mexico Baptist Disaster Relief is looking to help, asking for hay donations as to help fill the gap that was left by the blaze. We have information on that and how you can help at KRQE.com.
At number 3, it's going to be a cool and drier day for the metro. We'll see a mix of sun this morning and clouds more in the afternoon. Temperatures climbing from the upper 30s and low 40s back into the upper 50s today.
At number 2, a task force is investigating a shooting involving Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputies in northeast Albuquerque. The deputies responded to 2nd and Osuna after getting calls about a suspicious vehicle. Now, they say when they approached the Mustang, the driver refused to comply, instead driving toward deputies, and that's when they began chasing the suspect before one round was fired off where it ended in the Carpenters Union parking lot near Montgomery and I-25. 2 suspects are in custody. Nobody was injured.
And at number 1, the man accused of shooting and killing a New Mexico State police officer is in the hospital this morning after being shot by Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputies. Early yesterday morning, a store clerk from a Murphy's gas station reported seeing Jeremy Smith at the store. When deputies responded, they began chasing Smith on foot before firing shots. BCSO did not say how many times Smith was shot. No deputies were injured. BCSO says the incident is currently under investigation by a multi-agency task force. State police added they will also be investigating anyone who may have helped Smith get from Tucumcari to Albuquerque.